Hey guys, what's going on? Greg and Stacy here with Kzoo Keto, bringing you our Carbaholic update. What weeks is this?
This is week 63 and 64, or 454 days.
454 days doing keto. We're still doing it, guys, even with the lockdowns. Has it been more challenging for you guys to stay keto during this time? To let us know down below in the comments. But luckily for us, we kind of get groceries mostly once a month, so we kind of stocked up before all of this. So we're still running through some reserves, but we're doing okay. I think we're quarantined now for
2.5 weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 weeks. We haven't we've gone outside, but we haven't really gone anywhere.
Other than I went to pick up Morgan from her dad's.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing that again tomorrow.
Right, but that's pretty much as far as Stacy and I have gone. Just trying to do our part. That, and there's also some additional risk for us because Erin works in the food service and they're still doing takeout orders and stuff like that. So she's here, so just staying put best possible and just letting her focus in on that and come home, and that's pretty much it. So, what have we been doing?
A whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, it's
Working.
funny. The first week we kind of were doing a normal life. We were doing playing games, or we were kind of just doing now, and now it's just veg in front of the TV and wait, and go to bed, get up.
Well, not just TV.
No, that's true. I mean, working on the channel a little bit.
I'm not talking about work either.
What's that? Oh.
Talking about this.
Oh yeah, Stacy's got herself a new, I call it her other job. She's been working on.
My mess.
Keeps her mind calm and focused as opposed to.
It helps me zone out.
Yeah.
With the anxiety.
Yeah.
And I listen to a podcast while I'm doing it.
Which would just create my anxiety because it's all about horror stuff.
It's not horror stuff, it's true crime.
Right. Same stuff. But anyway, let's jump on to our numbers because we have been a lot more anxiety probably. So just kind of prefacing the fact that these aren't going to be spectacular.
No, that and I feel like it's the stress that's been just making me want to keep shoving food in my mouth, and I'm going through a chocolate crisis right now.
Yeah, we're out of Lily's. She's got chocolate. She's got baked believe chips though.
Nope, those are gone.
Oh, they got killed.
We got on the scale today, back up to 203. My whole prediction at the beginning of this month where I would see Wonderland by the end of the month did not take into account the fact that we might be going through some crazy shit like we're going through right now.
Yeah.
So it was conservative, but apparently not conservative enough. We do have, what is today?
2 days.
The 29th. We have 3 more days.
Well, we have the rest of today, tomorrow,
left in the
and
month.
then the end of the day.
So we'll see. I did get down to. I did almost make it there a week and a half ago, I think. I was on the scale and it was 200.8. So I was literally 0.9 pounds away from Wonderland.
Wow.
I'm calling it a victory, even though it's not a full victory.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll
I
get
think
there.
it's just
my prediction.
stress and anxiety.
First week of April, guys. First week of April.
I don't really know at this point. I'm not going to worry about it.
Nah, there's enough stuff to worry about. You don't worry about that.
Everything going on, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just going to worry about staying keto.
That's it, and we're doing it. Although ground beef is becoming a bit redundant now, because we got a lot of that in the freezer, so kind of bring it out.
So that gives me currently 90 pounds lost, as opposed to my 92 that I was the last time, as opposed to the 93 that I was when I was down to 200.8. My blood pressure this morning was 97/59, which is kind of crazy because I woke up with a headache and I still have one a little bit. So, I don't know.
I think it's allergies, though. There's a lot of allergy crap going on.
Yeah, we got over the allergy stuff from the last video, because the last video we were both feeling pretty crappy.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad.
I wasn't bad. I got
pressure,
better.
A little congestion. But.
Yeah, now I'm feeling like I've got the fullness back in here and the headache, and I had a scratchy throat.
The pressure changes.
Days ago.
It's supposed to be raining here in Michigan for the next several days and storm, and yeah, it's pressure changes is what it is.
I'm tired of the weather.
I woke up with a headache this morning too. So we measured
Back
our
to-
inches too, right?
Yep, back to my glucose is actually down. I think the lowest it's been, I think since I've been checking, it was 82. So that's kind of crazy because I think it was last night that I actually killed off the baked believe chips. And my ketones were 0.5, surprisingly, after killing off the baked believe chips. And we did our inches today, and I have lost a total of 55 inches now.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That
And
counts both arms and both legs?
Yes, and these jeans that I bought and was so happy about getting, the size 14s, are, I don't even have to undo them anymore. Like, I put them on backwards the other day because I didn't bother to undo it. They're button fly and it was kind of dark, so I put them on backwards.
How'd you button your butt? That's kind of weird.
I didn't unbutton them.
Oh, I see.
That's why I was like, I was pulling them up. I'm like, what is this? What?
Wow. That's a whole new access portal with those buttons in the back.
It's kind of want to say it's time for new jeans again.
Yeah, I think maybe a Wonderland celebratory pair of jeans might be the way to go on that one.
Torrid had 60% off of their clearance the other day, and I almost bought a pair of size 12, and I was like, nah.
Nah. Well, I'm glad you said nah.
And now I'm kind of like, damn it.
Nah, yeah.
There's a lot of this time up until maybe the last 4 or 5 days I've been wearing leggings.
Yeah, well, working from home for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, because it's like, why bother? If I'm not leaving the house at all, I just wouldn't wear leggings, and I don't have to pull them up as much.
Yeah, we're very fortunate that we can both of us can work from home for our jobs.
Yes. And with that said, I am actually officially full-time back to my job. They asked me last week or the week before. I don't remember. But they asked me to come back full-time in a different position.
Different manager.
Different manager. So a lot of things have changed. It
You need a couple weeks to try it out before you committed to it. So
eases the stress, and I like the position better.
It's awesome. It's all about. And I like the money better. So, yeah, it's been some crazy couple weeks.
Oh, and also with that, that's why there's no cookbook keto this week.
Right.
Or last week, there's no cookbook
We're social
keto
distancing from Nate. We're social distancing from pretty much everybody except the people who we live with. So, kind of just doing a thing. It's a pretty nasty outbreak over in Detroit. This is the 29th, right? Yeah, today's the 29th. So cases continue to go up exponentially over there. So, but enough about that. I got a new low today, guys. I'm at 235.2.
Ow.
Is it funny that you hurting yourself trying to give me a high five? Yeah. Okay. Which is 136 pounds lost since my journey began December 15th. When I started in at 371.
Oh, I forgot to say I started January 1st, 2019.
Yeah, we're a little scatterbrained today, guys. Please forgive us.
Just a little. My head hurts.
Yeah, it's been weird. Been a weird few weeks. I'm sure it is for everybody. So my blood pressure was like 118/70, and my glucose was it 96? Is that what it says? 96?
96.
Yes, 96. And my ketones at a whopping 0.2. I'm pretty sure that's all stress related.
Yeah, I think it's all stress related.
You know, trying to manage the family stuff and trying to get, it's a lot of stress. Plus I got a couple older parents and they're on lockdown, and you know, it's one of those situations where, you know, as Americans, we kind of have these freedoms that we oftentimes take
for
granted at times, of being able to just pick up and go 20 miles or 30 miles somewhere to, you know, the grocery store to get away, and like, so they're kind of struggling a little bit with that, especially my 92-year-old grandfather, who's always been like, get up, go do, come home, then relax. And I feel that sort of pull myself in that same sense. Like, I've always been fairly okay with being able to adapt and find the silver lining in all things. But, you know, 2.5 weeks in now, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of an itch. And I was hoping the weather would be the silver lining in this, that we could get out and walk and take the dogs and maybe even ride bikes, because we got some trails nearby, and obviously maintaining the social distancing to that. But yeah, the weather just hasn't been permitting itself either. Maybe this week.
It's been crappy.
Yeah.
So I've definitely been, we were talking about it last night, I've definitely been on the struggle bus a little bit here because I want to go somewhere. Which is why I continue to do the Diamond Dotz, and I'm almost done with it in a week.
Yeah, it's... We talked about a little bit of this. So we all know there's going to be a statistic that comes out after all this quarantine stuff about the number of divorces, right?
Yeah.
But the funny part is...
the number of births that are going to
and the number of births, right? It's going to go one of two ways. And possibly maybe those numbers could be compared together. But what's interesting is like Stacy and I are both working from home. We don't work only, but maybe, 10, 15, 20 feet apart. And
no, that is not. That's like 6 to 8 feet, maybe.
Okay. Maybe. But like work day, we barely see each other. Like lunch, we see each other because I'm focused.
Not really.
I mean, sometimes.
Because I'm not in meetings all the time like you are.
That's true.
And I will take my lunch generally around the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I can sometimes too. It just depends on how busy things are. I have a couple of hospital clients that I work with, so things have been a little crazy at work.
And it's fun trying to concentrate on what you're doing when you've got someone on the phone next to you constantly. Now, I had that at work before.
Yeah, but it's much more interesting with me.
It's different because at work it was all female voices, so it was usually a little quieter. And even with my headphones on, listening to my podcast, I can still hear them talking. So sometimes I just want to be like...
You're the one with the one to rearrange.
But I love you anyway.
Yeah, I love you too. So, yeah, but she is nice. It's nice sometimes she'll actually make me lunch when she knows I've been having a pretty rough day. So that's nice of her. But then after 5 o'clock blows, my doesn't stop at 5 o'clock. My has a sliding scale. Mm-hmm. And so all of a sudden, the next thing I know, Stacy's not at the desk anymore. She's over here doing her dot things. Like, starting on job number 2, huh? Yeah.
I'm not buying another one.
Yeah.
I am not.
It's like so many board games we could be playing and doing, and it's like...
It's an obsession at this point.
It is. She just has to finish it.
It needs to be done.
She needs to finish it. It's crazy.
But it's pretty.
It's pretty. What are you going to do with it when you're done?
I'm going to hang it.
Hang it where?
I don't know, somewhere.
In the garage?
No.
So
it's pretty.
The PTSD of me seeing that every day, like literally sitting on the counter.
No, I'll hang it as you're coming down the stairs so you can look at it every day.
Yeah, that's great. It's awesome. It's awesome. So we're all over the place today, guys. Forgive us. But 55 inches total loss for me.
No, you're 55.5.
Oh, 55.5.
He beat me in the inches.
Oh, I have more inches than you?
0.5.
So we've been trying to do more FaceTime stuff with my parents because they're a little technology challenged at times, but they can still click the button, and we can do a little screen thing. Trying to bring them groceries, but my sister lives real close, so they've been bringing her groceries, leave them outside, haven't even engaged. So just a crazy world we live in right now. But
and we played another online board game thing with the thing that we mentioned last time.
Which we can play that via iPad. I don't know why, for some reason, it wasn't working for you.
I was getting very, very
She doesn't
angry.
have any patience.
I don't have any patience when it comes to technology. It just needs to work.
Which doesn't.
And it wasn't working.
You don't understand what you're doing.
So I was getting super, super pissed off.
Yep.
So the combined weight with current weights is 226 pounds, which is less than what it was. And then the combined inches is 110.5. So, I mean, that's quite a feat. Like, how tall is 5 feet? How many inches is that? Like 60?
Yep.
So we're like a person and a half gone. If you take an average height.
Okay. You mean each of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together, combined.
Yeah.
And then, like, weight-wise is like, I don't even know. I don't know what weighs 226 pounds.
Lucy times 2.
She's not that fat.
She's like 109. 2 Lucys and an Odie.
And that's where we're at, and we're just, like I said, we're just focusing on remaining keto and not giving in to, because I've had some things lately where I've wanted to just reach in the kids' snacks and just shove it in my face. Yeah. But I haven't.
It's been kind of, we don't even have a ton of snacks either. A lot of our items that we have for eating is, you know, frozen veggies, which was good. Mm-hmm. And then we have the meat. Picked up some butcher box before all this. Might have to do another one of those. They're a little expensive, but they're really good quality meats, and it's been kind of hard to find meat around here. Hopefully that's getting better as things are kind of, people are kind of chilling out a little bit and not, you know, hoarding everything. But luckily we still have a few rolls of toilet paper left. So that's good.
I had a bunch of Instacart orders come in this morning, all from Costco, and one of them wanted toilet paper. I was like, yeah, good luck on that.
Right, yeah. Yeah, but she hasn't been doing that either, and she hasn't really been working on her cup stuff.
The Instacart stuff, I've kind of just been, since we're not hurting financially, I've been leaving those for other people to get, just to give someone else a chance to get the money for it. Especially, you know, going back to work full time.
Yep.
The cup stuff I've put aside because I've been focusing on the Diamond Dotz.
Yes, she's been focusing on the diamond, like laser precision Diamond Dotz. You'll be done with this today, right?
Possibly.
So you stick to the end of the video, guys, because we'll put up the completed version. I'll have to hold it up for you, so you know how much effort went into this thing. Like, I look at this thing and I'm like, you couldn't even pay me to do that. Like, no.
I like it.
I know.
I just don't like having it on this table, which is part of the reason why I'm so obsessed with getting it done.
Yeah.
And there's 38 freaking colors to it, so it's not like it's super easy to pack it away like Morgan's is with only 10 colors.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's because you're a bit of an overachiever when it comes to that kind of stuff. So how are you spending your quarantine time? I sort of self-isolated after being at a conference with a bunch of people from around the world, so I kind of isolated myself from that point. Thankfully, no symptoms developed, so I was fine, but just making sure, being safe. But how are you guys handling the self-isolation? Anything cool or fun? We did a lot of baking stuff, got some recipes done, like I think last weekend. This weekend?
2 weekends ago.
Yeah, 2 weekends ago. This weekend we're experimenting with some stuff. If you guys got any good ground beef recipes, we seem to have a lot of that. We've done taco. I made some sort of taco casserole thing yesterday.
Yeah. So. It was good. It was just super greasy.
Yeah. In the spirit of trying to keep everybody healthy, I did pick up this from Amazon.
Because it was getting too expensive to buy echinacea pills for 6 people.
I've been doing echinacea pills just so that way whenever somebody feels like a cold and flu season, echinacea. And I'll leave that link down below, but so the echinacea is really good to help boost your immune system, and it's actually like there's been times where I've had like a scratchy throat or sore throat or something like that, and the kids have had the flu or something, and I pop them, and I do them for a couple days pretty religiously, and no issues. Like I don't get sick, so pretty good immune booster. But as you can imagine, they went
not cheap.
They're not cheap. The good ones aren't cheap,
and when the kids were sick right before all this happened, we were shoving echinacea down them.
Yeah, they're not cheap. And then of course there's a shortage because everybody's buying them now, right? But I did find this vitamin C ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid. And it's unflavored, so you just add it to your bottled water. But it's like 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. So this will definitely help boost your immune system, especially when everybody's stressed and worried and their immune system is kind of dropping.
And on top of that, to give you an idea,
it's like 2 pounds. Yeah.
This thing is pretty much full.
Yep. Well, it's 3/4 of the way full, but that's a serving.
All you use.
Yeah.
So this shit's gonna last for freaking ever.
Yeah. So just do it daily, and it's a big help. And it's not that much. I think it was like $30 for all of this. So this is enough for basically 6 people for like a year.
At least a year.
So
what? Is there an expiration date on that?
No, I mean it's powder. I don't see an expiration date, but I mean it's basically just absorbic acid.
I do believe he said that there is a slight flavor if you add it to just plain water. Like you can taste the difference. So what I've been adding it to is my Zip Fizz.
Yeah, which has a lot of vitamin C too. So Stacy's kind of like
it's got 500% your daily value.
Yeah.
No, 500 milligrams.
500 milligrams, which is basically a little less than it's like 400%. So anyway, yeah, but you can't overdo it on vitamin C too. So Stacy has to watch that, but maybe don't do a full scoop. But yeah. It's pretty good. My bulletproof coffee here. Been adding a little extra salt to it because my blood pressure is a little lower than it was. So keeping that kind of regulated a little bit. But love this. This is great. Having everything we need.
Water.
I've been drinking so much water. A lot of it's because of the allergy stuff and the hay fever and all that, like the throat gets a little irritated or something like that. So it's like constantly drinking water and it helps a lot. And then all of a sudden it'll go away and come back a couple days. But yeah, we're a weird, just like, it's funny those things that you draw into that you probably just completely ignored before. Like, oh, why's my throat hurt? You know,
yeah, I still kind of ignore it.
Yeah, you're better at ignoring stuff like that. I'm an analytical guy. I'm going to go through. I'm going to process everything.
I'm a mind over matter.
Yeah, it doesn't work though.
It does.
It does not.
It does because I power through it and I go to work and I do my things and I come home and then I'm like dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
Dead. Yeah, but you don't.
When I was going.
I was gonna say you sit over there and then you come over here and you do your thing.
Yeah, and that was one thing we did this week too. Is I moved because my desk was over here.
Yeah.
And I moved it over into Greg's office now. Yeah. I mean that desk is a different desk, but
yeah.
Moved over into Greg's office, so I'm actually in a working space and not in the living room.
But let us know how you guys are doing. We definitely are interested in knowing. Hopefully everyone is weathering this storm well. Besides just the virus stuff. Hope you guys are staying healthy, staying well, staying inside, and
well, social distancing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily staying inside.
Yes, it's a good point. Thank you for clarifying that. Social distancing to stay healthy and protect yourselves and everyone else around you. All right, guys. Well, we love you. We're out. So make sure you stay healthy and
stay keto.
We'll see you guys. I froze. I just rebooted. Oh, thank you.
I think we need to plug him back in.
Yeah. My battery's a little low. How low can you go? How low can you go? Got stuck again. Things aren't firing on all cylinders today. It's Sunday. Looks pretty outside though. Cindlers. But anyway, guys, that's it for us. We love you all. Stay healthy. Stay keto and...
I have nothing.